Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Xavier. Happy birthday to you. How old are you?
8.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh, at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyWay. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And welcome back to another Jeep Talk. I know this Jeep Talk is extremely early, but we're early for a reason. We are on the way to go pick up some birthday donut bunches from Dunkin' Donuts.
Wait, what?
Well, donuts.
Yes.
Okay, from Dunkin' Donuts for my boy on his, what birthday is this?
8.
His 8th birthday. You see, we got the goodie bags we created, and we got the what's this thing?
Juice.
The juice, right?
Complete.
So we're gonna go pick up the donuts, and then we're going to head to school early so we can get him all this stuff. I felt this would be a great time to have a conversation about leading by example. And I think example to me is far more than just words. But you know how people a lot of times say actions is more important than words. I mean, it's not all. It's interchangeable, but they're both important in their own fashion. You know, growing up in the 80s and 90s, we didn't get many representations of what black dads were like or black families were like in a positive light. Now, we might have one or two. I mean, if you want to consider like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and the thing about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was that the crazy thing was the main character, who was Will Smith, Fresh Prince, he didn't have a father in his life, and his mother was struggling, so she sent him to his uncle's house. And as great as the show was, at least to me, and as great as the concept was of seeing a black wealthy family living in Hollywood, or living in I guess Hollywood Hills, whatever it was, in Bel-Air, rather. Sorry, in Bel-Air. A lot of people miss the fact that the show was circled around the fact that Will Smith didn't have a father and was living somewhere with his other family. So it was like you get to see this black family that's doing well. You get to see a father and how a black father is. You get to see a black mother and how the black mother is. You get to see siblings and them upper class. But the baseline of the story is about a kid from Philly who didn't have a chance, an opportunity. And it's like, you know, when you get older, you start to see that, because, you know, when you're younger, you know, you just focus on what you see in front of you, and you like, wow, it's great that is that, but they still left the best baseline of the story about a black kid without his parents. So I felt as though on YouTube it was important for me, because I feel as though we talked about One Dimension last episode, but I felt as though you would only get this or that on YouTube. You would get a guy who was married, who had kids and had a family and did a family life, or a girlfriend, or you would get a single guy who's going crazy. And I feel like when there's no area in between for that conversation, people feel like, well, I got to be on one side or I got to be on the other side. And when it comes to like parenting and when it comes to raising children, it's not a one-sided thing. It can be multifaceted. We go Dunkin' Donuts right there. We go to the other side right there. We're gonna go inside Dunkin' Donuts, Xavier. My little man, during the school year, lives with me, and on the summer he goes to his mother's house in New York City. And I feel like it's important that my little man gets the best of both worlds, because I think that's what creates the best character. And I want him to see what I'm doing on YouTube, and I want him to see what I'm doing in life, because I know that it is important to lead by example. So a lot of the stuff that you guys see is tracked. And I know some people say, well, why would you want your son to see you with the pros, or why would you want to see your son acting all crazy? Because I want my son to know that whatever options fit him is the options he should go after, not that the world thinks is right or that the world thinks is wrong. I know you need to take your shoes off. Ready? Come on. Let's go inside. Come on. Jeez. I hope this is my first time. Yeah, you all right? This is my first time ordering off this Dunkin' Donuts app. So here's a bad example I'm saying because you about to cross the middle of the street. This is the first time I'm actually ordering off this Dunkin' Donuts app because I wanted to order in advance to make sure we could get ready because with the timing of his school and stuff, that's it. So I shout some people out. If you just walking in the room, shout out to Jeep Talk episode 20. Lead by example. Come on, look both ways. Let's go. We are going to get some Dunkin' Donuts to go with his goodie bags and his stuff because it's my boy's birthday. I'll probably get quiet here because I gotta tell him we got the order. I hope I ordered the right one. I don't see it, so let's see what's going on. One second, y'all. I gotta look at this order. I'm gonna talk to you guys out in a minute. I gotta look at this order thing really quick. This is my first time using the app, so I don't know if I did something wrong. But I know to charge my card. Let's see. Oh, that's me right there. I see me right there. Let's show real quick. But it's me right here. I flipped it. Let me flip. That's me right there. Oh yeah.
No, we don't have that. You just put that on the stick.
Alright, shout out to Dasen, what's going on? Good morning, bro. Kwame, what up? That's me. Wilson? Wilson. Excuse me. Order. Online. Wilson.
Wilson.
Hold up, sir. My keys?
That's it?
Yes, sir. Alright, man. Got the birthday donuts ready? Birthday donuts. Thank you, my boy. Alright, now we gotta cross the street. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna wait till the light changes because we got the food.
And we can't drop it.
Uh-huh.
If you drop it.
And we don't want to drop it because it took them a while to make this to the special order you wanted.
Wait, did it get custom?
Well, no, it's not custom. It's customized. It's different. Customized means you pick the donuts that you want versus them being custom like certain type of donuts. My son, I don't know how, but he's one of the kids that like jelly donuts. I like jelly on the peanut butter jelly sandwich. Come on, Jimmy. And I like donuts, but I don't like jelly donuts.
Why?
Okay.
They have jelly.
I don't like jelly donuts at all.
Why?
Huh?
Why don't you like jelly donuts?
I don't know.
Plain donut with jelly donuts.
I don't know. Like something about either the donut bread or the going sour. Either the donut or the donut combination. It's just not good.
Why do you think it's bad?
I don't think it's bad. It's just for me. It's not good. I mean, just because it's bad for me doesn't mean it's bad for everybody. Hold on. Let me unlock the car. Your mom, Shucks.
What?
Your mother just called. She wants to wish you happy birthday, but we're on live. So if she calls back again, I'll answer. Yeah, we'll stop the live for a second. But she just called because she wants to wish you happy birthday. So my son is very he knows what he wants. I was gonna say that. People will say picky. I'll say he knows what he wants. Hold this back there for me. Just make sure put it on the yeah, and just hold it. Make sure it don't fall. My son is. I don't want to say he's very picky, but he knows what he wants. He picked out the exact type and number of donuts he wanted of each one. If I can get it right, I had to. I kind of convinced him to get one for the teacher, but what did he get? He got 6. You seatbelt on?
Not yet.
Okay, it's time. Move the car in.
Buddy.
All right, we're gonna give you time. He had 6. What you get? 6
Icing?
6 glazed donuts, right? You had 6 strawberry frosted donuts.
Icing.
Well, right. Strawberry icing donuts with sprinkles. You got 6 chocolate icing donuts with sprinkles, and then I got him, instead of getting 6 jelly donuts, I give him the 5 jelly donuts because I got got him to get one old fashioned donut because I know sometimes older teachers can't have all the sugar. So, try to get them James, what's going on, man? We are going to have more of our talk once I get all this stuff to my son's school and get them all and huh?
Icing on the...
Yeah, I know you're not touching the donuts up there.
Icing on the box. You just looked at it.
Oh, there's icing on the
I
box?
just put my finger there.
Yeah, but be careful. That icing might be from... But yeah, man. Again, if you're just walking in, this is my son's 8th birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Come on, you can't sing the happy birthday song.
Happy!
You can't sing that. You can't sing the happy birthday song without singing the Stevie Wonder version if you're black. It's just you can't do it that way. But we'll get more into the talk later. I know it's extremely early. We're just showing you guys by example the things that that us fathers, single fathers or single parents do. I don't want to just relegate it to just being me. Or just being males, because there are single mothers that do this too, and it's enjoyable because these moments right here, even though they're not as wild and crazy as the trips overseas, even though they're not as informative as telling you about financial independence or freedom, they are important because times like this get to give you more of an inside feeling of what someone's life is really like. I tell people all the time, the reason why I don't consider myself a YouTuber is because I feel as though, in my perspective, YouTubers do anything or do things to entertain, do things that people want to see, versus somebody like me who I just do stuff that's in my life and hope that you guys are inspired by it to improve or change or just reevaluate how you're living. Dog, it'd be so early. Trust me, I know these Jeep lives make it look like I'm an early morning person. You guys got any questions, you can ask them right now. Again, right now, what we're doing for the people who are just coming in, wondering why we started this so early. It's my son's 8th birthday, and every time, in his school, my son goes to private school, Catholic school. His school, all the kids always do something for their birthday. Their parents do something for their birthday. And so we got goodie bags, we got juice, we got donuts, and we're taking all this to the school so we can celebrate, and then we'll have our more of our deep talk about leading by example. And of course, the way I try to approach things is to talk about the 3 of the main communities I'm in. And the 3 of the main communities I'm in is the content creator community, is the travel community, and is the life community. So we'll talk about that more in detail once I drop my son off at school, and once I drop all this stuff off. I probably gotta walk it up to this classroom because it's a lot of stuff. But in the meantime, yo, we can just talk about anything. We'll get into this conversation later. You know, we got Cuba coming up in next month. We got Cali, Colombia coming up the following month. Again, the funny thing is my son's birthday is in June. My birthday is in July. My daughter's birthday is in August. So we back to back, 3 birthdays in a row. And as I start to realize I'm about to hit 40, I know that my plan has started to change from traveling as much all around the world to different places to trying to connect and network more in the places that I've been already. I realized that, you know, I can't be, can't. I realized that I'm not, because I've been traveling at it so long, and I started at such a young age. A lot of people who are traveling now, is like I can connect with them, but it's a separation because I've been doing the content creating, I've been doing the traveling for much longer than a lot of people, and started at a younger age. So now where I see is other people are going to take it way past where I went. They're going to go and show you even more places. They're going to show you things that I never got a chance to get around to show you. I think right now, for me, I'm focused more on trying to, I don't really want to go this way, but I'll go this way. I'm focused more on trying to set my life up in a way, and this is what I'm trying to, at 40, going into my 40s rather, where I know I'm going to retire by 50. I know 50 is probably, if I'm not retired before 50, 50 is the cutoff point. If I walk in my job at 50 years old, my first words will be like, I'm taking my 2 weeks notice. I'm giving you my 2 weeks notice. And because of that, I feel as though going into my 40s.
I have a question. How are we gonna bring all of this?
That's why we're gonna go to the main. We're gonna go to the main way, and we're gonna walk through. We're gonna take our time. I feel as though when I turn 40, when I'm getting into my 40s, I want to focus more on being able to organize my retirement, organize what I'm going to do after I'm not taking my son to school every day, after I'm not going to work every day, to you know, a basic 9 to 5 every day. And the plan starts now, because for me, if I'm retiring by 50, I only got 10 years to get this together. Because what I don't want to do is just not have a plan and then at the last minute just take off. And I think for people who are retiring early, there was really no example that really came before us millennials of people retiring early. I think the thought of even retiring before the age of 60, 65 was not even a thing. So now that now that I'm in that position where I can do so, and my son will be finished high school, my daughter, she's gonna be finished high school next year. I'll have that opportunity to, you know, figure this out. We got to get around to go inside my son's school and take all this stuff, y'all. So bear with me. I'll put you in my pocket, but I'm not gonna let you guys see everything in here. I'll put you guys in my pocket, and I'll be right. Well, I'll put you down on the ground, because I won't be able to hold it. Come on, big boy. I don't know how you gotta do this. I'll hold your book bag. I'll hold the pieces. You hold the goodie bag. No. Leave the donuts. Leave the donuts. We'll come back for the donuts because I want to have until we have all our hands clean.
Nope.
You said what, Xavier?
Nothing.
All right, take the goodie bag.
Oh.
Don't drop them. Hey, put this in the goodie too.
What is this for?
That's for napkins, because people might make a mess with the donuts.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I was about to say we need a plate, but
no, you got the napkins. Wait. go out. Go now. Go now. Whew. Heavy drawings and stuff.
Hi, Mr. Junior.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
All right. All right, so we'll get you down here, then we'll get you out here, okay? You know what? All right, you good? All right, big boy, I love you. Papa. Every day.
Okay.
All right. Got the mango. Okay, y'all. All right, we back, y'all. Whew, bear with me, y'all. Thanks for bearing with me, y'all. Welcome back to another Jeep Talk, episode 20, Lead by Example. Finally, we are back. We just went and dropped off my son's birthday stuff in his classroom so he can have all the stuff. He got donuts, he got goodie bags, he got juice. Oh man. Let me shout everybody out in the room before we start this car and get to work. All right, again, Bark shout out because you was here earlier. I appreciate that. Happy birthday to my little man. Dustin with the dude jersey in the building. Top of the morning, Kwame Wilson, what's going on? James with the dude, new 7, what up? Okay. Ty, if you can't pronounce my name right, I can still. Nah, man, listen. Ty X-A-B-A-N. Ty X-Ban. I don't know, whatever. Timothy Little, what's up, man? Bro hit a lick. He just got done looting. Nah, oh, man. Hey, yo, all right, so as y'all can see, or as y'all couldn't see, that was me leading by example one way, like showing people that black dads do exist. I think it's important, like for me, to have that on my channel because you don't get a chance to see that too much, even though it happens a lot more now. Even all the statistics even say the millennials are probably some of the best fathers that's has been, because you know a lot of us, you know, we're witnesses to what it's like not growing up with fathers. So a lot of us are in our kids' lives. That's my opinion. I can speak for myself, but I think that's a lot of people I know. Now we're going to talk about the 3 things. Like I said, I always try to talk about the travel community, the content creator community, shit, Jeep, and just in life. I gave you so far. I gave you guys. Oh, no, I'm sorry again. I want to tell you how I lead by example in life. In life, I lead by example because by showing you guys everything I do, and maybe that's part of being a content creator also. But it's, if I don't show you my entire life, me personally, this is my perspective. This is not contrary to anybody's perspective, but this is my perspective. If I don't show you my real life, then I feel as though I'm giving you a lie. The reason why I feel as though it's either I'm lying to you or I'm not lying to you is because when it comes to giving someone the truth, there's really no middle ground. There's no middle ground. Now, could I say if I'm not telling you everything, is that a lie? I'll give people credit and say maybe that. If I don't want to tell you everything, it doesn't mean I'm lying. It doesn't mean I'm not leading by my actions. But if I know for a fact that there's a part of me that I'm keeping away from you because it may jeopardize the image that you have of me, then I can't be. Then that's not leading by my actions. That's not leading by example. Because I think that leading by example means that I'm full up front with you. What you see is what you get. If you meet me in person, I'm the same person you see here at all times. When the camera goes off, I'm the same person. There's no change. There's no different character. And there's nothing wrong with having a character, you know, separate from who you are online. Again, this is blending life with content creation also. There's nothing wrong with that. I think there's no good, there's no bad. But for what I'm doing, as far as trying to lead by example, That's not a good thing for me. It's not a good thing. If I was, let's say, if I was this pro-black person and pro positivity person on YouTube, but then you see me in person and I was like, yo, I don't want to deal with you, man. Screw you, man. Go ahead, go about your business. I don't care nothing about that. I feel as though that wouldn't be genuine. And if you're not genuine, I can't see how that's leading by example. If I was a person that, you know, you see on all these videos, and you see me having a girlfriend experience and being in love, and I had like a woman that I was always with on one video, but then you see me outside of my video and I'm smashing a bunch of hoes and pros and regular chicks. I also think that wouldn't be me leading by example, because if my actions don't match my words online, then am I really genuine with you? Am I really that way? It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. I keep telling this because everyone has their own story, and everyone's going to be the main character. It should be, at least, the main character of their own story. But if I'm going to purposely lead by example, then my story has to be consistent, whether I'm on the camera or off the camera. That's just my belief. So that's why I personally am a firm believer in leading by actions. So when y'all see me, y'all gonna see me with my children. Y'all gonna see me going places that I might not. But you're gonna see me the good and the bad. You're gonna see me with my hairline out sometimes. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna see me with clothes that might not be what you think is fresh or fly, because I'm leading by example and showing people that, yo, you could just be you. You ain't gotta put on for nobody. You ain't gotta. The best feeling in the world is to just be you, where you don't gotta answer to nobody. You don't gotta to pretend to be something you're not. You don't gotta fake that you are the wealthiest man in the world when you ain't really got it like that. That's the best feeling in the world, y'all, when you can just be you. And I think the more people that realize this, that they realize that that's what I'm doing, I think the more people that will try it for themselves, and then the more they will see a different way of life. You know what I mean? I think they will see a different way of life, man. Like on the travel end, there are people who consistently travel for pros, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they allow people who have some kind of judgmental character, where they feel as though they can judge a person in a negative light for them doing things like this, so they start to switch up why they travel. Like, oh, I'm not just traveling for pros, I'm traveling for culture. Maybe that's true, but only that person knows. Or they don't want to tell you the truth. Oh, I don't get pros at all. And then later on down the line, as they feel more open because they've traveled more, they say, well, you know, like about 1 out of every 10 is a pro. All right, and then it gets some more open. Okay, well, maybe like half of them are pros. I like it, because change for some people is good. And when they start to open up and start to really feel as though I'm comfortable with myself enough to share it with the world, I think that's when we truly get an example to follow. That's why I don't knock anybody who will, you know, go out here and make it seem like, even though I'm a certain way, even though I'm a certain way where I put everything on Front Street. You see me, you see me. Even though I'm that way, I don't knock people who go out here and give you this imagery or this movie magic of who they are, because that's where they are in life. And I understand that's where they are in life. And I hope eventually that people will turn into the, hey, this is who I truly am. But I'm not going to knock them because you don't want everyone to know that you deal with pros, or you don't want everyone to know that you're quote unquote simping for women overseas. I tell people all the time, I send money before. Not a large amount. Definitely not a large amount. But I've sent money to women before and things not work out. I've done it. I've done it plenty of times where I've sent money and things don't work out the way I thought they would want to work out. I'm not gonna get up here on YouTube as a content creator, as a person who's leading by example, and tell you you're a simp if you send money. You shouldn't do it when I know for a fact that I've done it before and it's not always turned out good. I just have a firm belief in leading by example. And I try to say I can't put this on everybody, y'all. Let me shout you guys out because I'm at a red light. I can't put this on everybody, y'all. Do you have dreads? No, I have braids. I have braids. They just I haven't got these done since I just came back from where did this come back from? From Barranquilla for the 100,000 subscriber celebration. So I haven't got them done since then. I probably won't get them done until I go to Cuba. I go to Cuba on the weekend of the, don't quote me, 13th. I believe the weekend of the 13th or around that time of next month. South Dre, what's going on? I can tell by all your videos I watched already that you're genuine and down to earth dude. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, South Dre. I pride myself in being able to do that, but I don't knock other people again because I understand that everyone didn't learn at the same time. For example, there's a lot of guys who go to Sosua, right? There's a lot of guys who go to Sosua, and most, I won't say all, are going because they want to participate in women activities. Doesn't mean pro, could be non-pro or pro. They want to participate in activities with women. But a lot of them are married. And they'll tell you a story that they're either married or in a serious relationship. They'll tell you they act like they're not, or they'll say they're not, and they'll go over there and they'll tell you about how great it is in Sosua. And you'll never know they're married. You'll never know they're in a serious relationship. But they'll go in and tell you how great Sosua is. Do I knock that? Hell no. Because I understand that without knowing about travel, a lot of people didn't get the opportunity to make that choice. To say, hey, I'd rather be a person that travels overseas and knocks down women rather than being married. But they don't know about the possibilities until after they've been married for 2, 3, 4, 5 years and got kids. So so I can't knock them for that. And to me, it's leading by example. Give or take, it could be. It could be. But I'm not going to knock them for that. At the same token, though, I understand why they cannot be genuine. Because if they're genuine in the United States and you're married to someone, that could cost you a lot more than what you have. Child support, alimony, stress, not seeing the kids. Again, so if people want to knock them for somebody that goes to Sosua and they don't tell you that they married, they don't tell you in a relationship. If you don't understand how it is in the United States when you break out of a marriage, the cost that it comes with, I don't think you can knock them. But me, again, I'm gonna always be genuine, man. If that requires me being single all the time, sure, but I don't really think it does. I think there's a point where, because I know all of my options, and I looked for all of my options before I chose. I feel as though you should explore all your options. If there's 10 boxes, you should look what's under every box before you make that choice. But just because you don't know that there's 10 boxes, if you open the box by the third box because you think that's it, I'm not going to blame you once you find out that what's in the 10th box is a little bit better. But I think there are women out there that will allow me to be who I am and still want to be with me in the type of relationship I can deal with. And I found some. So am I saying I'll be single forever? No. But what I am saying is that I'm not upset, I'm not disappointed at the guys who are not able to tell their whole truth, because I understand it. and you understand, it's difficult for you to get disappointed. R Dub, what's going on? What's going on? Kai, I appreciate that, Kai. I appreciate that, Kai. Cindy, what's going on? I've traveled again. I started traveling again because I appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate you finding some kind of inspiration in whatever I'm doing. I appreciate you finding some kind of inspiration in whatever I'm doing, man. Hopefully you share that inspiration with somebody else and help them out. Only in the United States we judge people for paying for what we want to use their mouthpiece. But I understand that. But and we're gonna go through the wooded area, so we're gonna get a little bit messed up. But if you're from the United States, or even if you're from another country, you might understand in your country. But if you're from the United States, you understand the cost of doing certain stuff, like putting stuff out there, or the cost of getting a divorce, or the cost of leaving your girlfriend to go to Sasua. You understand the cost. So if you gotta try to wiggle around it, I can't complain. Swift, what's going on? Oh, you retracted the message? Swift, Fresh, they renovated and renamed Black Diamond last month. Again, it's we understand, and this is my United States. This is a bias. Let me start with that and say this is a bias because I'm from the United States. Hopefully, if it's messing up, you guys can still hear me. In the United States, we've gotten a chance to understand when the government or the people in charge does some BS that we know is only for the optics. We understand that now because we've seen it so many times as people in the United States. Then we've seen it so many times as black people in the United States. Then we've seen it so many times as people of the underprivileged in the United States. How many the government would do something and we know it doesn't change anything, but it's a good look. It's a good optical illusion. That's what I think is equivalent to them changing the name of Black Diamond and Parque Aries. It's the same equivalent of them changing the name of Club Space in Cartagena Clock Tower. We understand you guys people don't like a certain image. If you don't like a certain image, but that image gets you the economics that you need, they're never going to change what the image is. But what they will do is they will change the name of the club. They will renovate. They will renovate it. They may even change the owner, but the purpose of the club will always stay the same. That's why when I tell people, yo, the Black Man's Guide to World Travel will always be useful. And the reason why it will always be useful is because the names of the clubs change and the people change. The demographics, the setup, the culture never changes. It never changes. Nothing ever changes. New game? No. It's the same game, new players, new look. And that's in everything in life. That's in everything in life. Remember, this is Jeep Talk episode 20. Lead by example. But you can ask me any question you can want. We can talk about anything we talk about. We had our conversation. You see me take my son to school and stuff. But yo, I think that the rest of the world, not the rest, a lot of the world hasn't understood this yet. But even some people in the United States, a lot of people in the United States haven't understood this yet. But I believe that the majority of the United States and what's happening now is people are understanding, yo, that really didn't change. You just changed the name and renovated the club. I can still go in there and get all the pros, right? Oh, parking area is closed, but I can still go there and outside on Calle Diaz and I can grab anything I want. You got the cops at parking areas, but I can go on Calle Diaz and grab something. Again, I listen, I'm not the one to talk about anybody's government, even our government, but I call a spade a spade. That's just I'm gonna always be that man. I'm gonna always be that genuine where I'm gonna call a spade when it is. The concept of it is crazy, y'all. The concept, and again, Again, this is why I don't think I'll ever get married in the United States, if I ever get married. The concept of me paying someone to give them, to allow them to keep the same life they had when they were married with me, when they were doing stuff for me, why am I obligated to give a woman the same lifestyle I have when she with me, when she not with me? I don't understand alimony. But again, it's the risk you take for the choices you make. And a lot of people never went out to find out that they had other options. That's why, again, I don't get mad when I see people that are not 100% genuine on into the world about whether or not they have a girlfriend, whether or not they're married, whether they go to suicide. It doesn't make a difference to me. For me, I wouldn't do it. But I don't knock anybody, because if you don't know about stuff being possible, dog, alimony just don't make no sense, yo. It don't even make no sense, bro. That's why you see all these older heads trying to educate a lot of us young people, because a lot of us young brothers, we were so fed by our single parents, mostly mothers, to believe that marriage was the way, because maybe that's what worked in their generation, not knowing that it's completely different for us men. Where the concept, and I know that some people say, well, if the woman makes that much, the woman has to pay alimony. How often is that? How often is that? Again, y'all, I can't blame him, bro. I can't blame him. Let me see. Nassim said, traveling is about experience what the country has to offer in the culture, not just getting smacked. By whose standard, though, Nassim? Who is the ultimate person to tell you what travel is supposed to be? And how did that person become the ultimate person, the defining decision to tell you what and how you should live your life, or what and how you should travel? That's why I'm able to see so many different aspects of life, because I understand there is no right or wrong. This lady is crazy. I understand there is no right or wrong. I understand there's perspective, and I've always understood there's perspective. My perspective is that whatever gets you to travel, do it. If you're going for the women and only the women because you can afford the pros over there, maybe not the pros in the States, do it. The reason why you need to do it is because 10 years from now, you might not have that same mind state. You might want to go see the culture. And even if you do have that same mind state, you happy still. My whole thing is, whatever it is, whatever it is that makes you happy, if you can deal with the repercussions, do it. Even if it's against somebody else. I wouldn't want to do anything that made me happy by leading by example. I wouldn't want to do anything that made me happy that hurt somebody else directly. Now, if it's not directly, when I say not directly, hey, if I'm telling this woman, and that's why I can't be dishonest with women. That's why I can't be dishonest with women. If I tell this woman, yo, I'm a YouTube content creator, I'm going to put you on film, you're going to be seen with me, and when they see her, and then all of a sudden she complains because everyone is looking at her a different way, and she asked me to take it down, she asked me to block her face, it might hurt her directly. I'm going to tell her no. You know why? Because I gave her the option to be on camera or not. And I don't think that's something it's not something that is directly hurting the woman. The reason why it's not directly hurting the woman is because you gave that woman an opportunity to say, hey, do you with me doing this? No? Then I won't put you on. There's a lot of women who you guys don't get this chance to see because they've asked me beforehand, hey, I would like to get to know you. I would like to go out with you. But I see that you are a YouTube content creator, and that's cool. I respect that. I know you got all the girls and stuff. But I don't want to be seen with you on camera because I have a business I'm running. I know what that could lead to. I've had a lot of Colombian, a lot of Colombian, a lot of Costa Rican women who've said that to me and they haven't been on camera. I work at a bank. I can't be on your YouTube channel. I have a boyfriend in the States who sends me money. I can't be on your YouTube channel. But once, and that's how I feel, as though I'm leading by example. But once you don't tell me that, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Trying to get y'all comments. We've been on here a long time. But it's because we started earlier. We almost at work. I gotta stop and get something. To eat because the brother is hungry. Put up. I was trying to see the time. All right. Swift said you nailed it because it was business as usual. Man, listen. Can't wait to get Cuba content. Kai, I'm not certain about this new Cuba trip if I'm going to make content as much. I do want to try to get one snacks because I'm going to be there on. It's crazy because with Cuba, leaving from Jersey, there's no flights I could take after work because the last flight to Cuba, if you guys don't know, it was like 4 o'clock. There's no flight to Cuba from Miami or from Fort Lauderdale after 4 o'clock. So after like 4 or 5 o'clock. So because of that, I'm not able to get off of work, catch a flight to Fort Lauderdale and then Cuba. So I wasn't able to leave Friday, and I got to leave Saturday. I took off Monday. So I'm only going to be in Cuba from 3 o'clock Saturday or 1 o'clock Saturday to about 12 o'clock Monday. So I'm only going to be in Cuba just the same way I was in Barranquilla for 2 nights. I'm going to be in Cuba for 2 nights. Except for the fact that in Barranquilla, Colombia, it's a lot easier to create content and do snacks and stuff like that than it is in Cuba. Because in Barranquilla, I could set things up through Tinder. Like, for example, in the last snack you seen on Barranquilla, I was able to call her up and meet her in 30 minutes with Tinder and organize the snack and some other stuff, some other filming we did. It's difficult in Cuba because in Cuba, the communication is, I got to meet them. And remember, I'm also going there to work on creating a legacy with this John in Cuba. So I got to spend at least 2 days with her. One night or when she's at work, I might get a chance to, get some content and have some fun. And she doesn't mind as long as, it's not in front of her. She doesn't mind. So I'll be able to get some that. But I don't know if I want to do the GFE content with her, which I could. I could do the GFE. She would be comfortable with it. The issue I'm borderline with is that I already know as soon as I put it on camera, everyone, well, she's on camera already. So I might do GFE content with her. I don't know. I might do it. I really have to think more into it. But yeah, let's see. I guess that's what I said about the snack. Let me see. Hey Ellis, what's going on? What's going on, Ellis? Kai said, let's get a snack. And again, I'll try to get one, but at most I'll be only able to get one because of the stuff I got planned for Cuba. Swift says, are you going to hand out stuff in Cuba like I did before? No. This time I'm specifically going to work on this legacy I want to have in Cuba and see some things. And so I am going to support the Cuban people in a way, but I'm going to support the Cuban people that I know because I've done the giving out stuff twice in a row. Maybe I'll definitely do it in the future again. But what the heck? Dry mouth. But I'm definitely going to bring stuff and buy stuff to give out to my friend who's there. Yeah, I'm gonna give her some stuff. Let's see. See Jihad, bro. Keep talking. Oh, my fault. Trev, I'm gonna get you, see Jihad. Let me just get to a red light. Trev, what up? Yeah. And this is why I don't like having Jeep talk and I don't have nothing to drink, because if I don't got no water, no Gatorade, then get cottonmouth talking for an hour. I'm about to come into red light so I can read your message. Hot. I think I want something different for breakfast today. I think I'm gonna get some taco stuff for breakfast. Yeah, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Hopefully they open. Bro, keep talking that retirement talk. A lot of content creators don't have 401ks. I'm only 31 and I grind daily at my job so I can eventually live part-time overseas when I'm 50. Dog, listen, man. I think that a lot of people, and it's not just content creators, and it's not just black people, a lot of people in the United States are under the impression that the current system of retirement is going to work. Even though there have been experts who have shown that it's not possible for Social Security to last the way it does into the future. Even though that a lot of people are not working. And then what happens is that they become older folks, and this is what's happening now. They become older people in their 60s, in their 70s, in their 80s, and they don't have a significant amount of retirement. So that makes the government have to pay more out than what they was even supposed to. It's fun to live now. It's amazing to live for now. It's amazing to go on these trips overseas, smash these top women, drive these nice cars. It's amazing. And maybe we'll have a Jeep talk about more about this also. It's amazing. But how long can you do it for? We've had the longevity talk on Jeep Talks already. How long can you do it for? Do you just want to be fly in your 20s and then you're struggling for the rest of your life? Do you want to be fly in your 30s and you're struggling in your 40s? Do you want to be fly in your 40s and you're still working in your 50s? Again, man, if you don't make a plan, then you plan to fail. I hope that the example that I'm showing people, and shoot, is this even open? It's open, all right, cool. I hope that the example I'm showing people, minus the eating, because my eating habits is trash. Listen, if you come, I'll tell you this much. If you come to me, to this channel, to get some education on how to be in a better shape, or you come to get some information on what to eat or how to eat right, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This ain't the channel for that, because this is where I'm at for breakfast right now. I'm at Taco Bell. I'm at Taco Bell right now for breakfast. I just sent my kid into the thing with donuts and juice for breakfast. I am not the person that's here to tell you about that. Let me order this food real quick. Hold on. I am not the, and I'm going to tell you that same thing. I'm not going to counterfeit that. I'm not going to. Good morning. May I get a cheesy burrito with the beans and everything?
A cheesy bean burrito?
Yeah, cheesy bean burrito.
A cheesy beef burrito?
Oh, bean.
Okay.
Bean.
The bean and rice one?
Yeah, that one. I know what it's called.
This one?
Just one. And let me get cinnamon twist. This ain't the healthy channel. That's it. This is damn sure not the healthy channel. Thank you so much. So if y'all, I'm gonna get this food. If y'all here for the health advice and stuff like that, bro, this ain't the channel, my boy. Yes, it looks like I might be a little bit more in shape than the way I eat, but it's because I don't eat red meat or pork. I think it is because oh, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, I'm on live. That's why I didn't see that. I'm on live. How much?
I'm 403.
403. Thanks. You got it. One second, y'all. I need some food. We'll get back to the conversation after this. Thank you. Hey, yo. Let me read your comments while I'm gonna stop, yo. Let's see. Bro, it's him. Thank you. Have a good day. Hey, yo, little Jada Pinkett down in here, man. Oh, hey, yo, I'm with it. Let me read your comment real quick. Bro, it's simple. If you're not making at least $150K a year, you're going to die broke. Oh, wow. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Here's my idea about this. You guys are still here with me almost an hour, man. Here's my idea about this, yo. It's not how much you make a year that will give you financial freedom and secure your retirement. It's not. Because taxes eat that right up, depending on how you make it. It is what you do with the money and to get the money that makes the difference. Let me give you an example. Got a doctor. Let's say you got a, I don't know. Let's say you got person A who makes $150,000 a year, with their tax at the highest rate, and they got to go to their job, and they be at the job Monday through Friday. He's 50 years old. He makes $150,000 a year. He has to be at his job Monday through Friday. Then you have somebody, and we're talking about in the United States, and then you have somebody who makes $50,000 a year, but they don't have to be at their job every day. Matter of fact, they don't have to be at their job at all. And the $50,000 a year is not coming from the job. That $50,000 a year is coming from real estate that they make money off of. So you got somebody who works every Monday to Friday who makes $150,000 a year, and you got somebody who makes $50,000 a year off of the real estate, off of them doing real estate. Where they do got to show up sometimes, or they do got to have somebody take care of sometimes, but they don't go to their job every day. Real estate is taxed different than ordinary income. So they're gonna so a person is gonna receive a higher percentage of that $50,000 than that person does of that $150,000. That person who has to go to their job every day has to be working, and thus will have to live close to the place where they have to work. So now you have to involve all that stuff also. But the person who has the real estate, who's making $100,000 less, they can live anywhere in the world. They can live in any country they want to in the world. $50,000 in the United States, that might be the poverty level. But $50,000 in Brazil, $50,000 in Colombia, $50,000 in Thailand. Well, now that, I'm gonna turn around to this side. That is why I say a person making $150,000 a year might not be able to retire. But a person making $50,000 might not be able to retire because they have to still have the lifestyle. But a person making $50,000 a year who can live anywhere and doesn't have to go to work every day, this is my opinion. I didn't even get that a drink. I gotta probably do something to drink. 1 second. Oh, y'all heard her. Y'all heard her. My fault, y'all. I'm gonna get to Swift in a second. Taco Bell, alright, so Taco Bell lady was kind of alright. She had a low haircut. I really don't like low haircuts. She had like a buzz fade, but she had makeup on. She was pretty. So, and I think she was giving me the vibes. But when she said I was on live, I didn't want to shoot at her, because if I'd have shot at her on live, she probably would have gave me the number. But it would have made me look like I'm the person who just gets every woman online. And that doesn't happen. But she definitely was giving me the vibes. You can hear it in her voice. I gotta get some drink. We gotta go inside. The Jeep Talk is gonna have to continue inside, y'all. We'll continue the Jeep Talk for a little bit inside at the lunch table because you can hear my voice. I need something to drink to go with this dry bean beef burrito. Need some water. That's gonna be my healthy part. Water is gonna be the healthy part of this meal, y'all. I'll get some water. Yeah, man, this is not the healthy channel, y'all. If y'all come to this channel for health advice, this is not it, bro. This is not it. This is not it. Taco Bell and water for breakfast. All right. I know this makes noise when I walk with it, so I'm gonna hold it like this. All right, cool. Swift says, from my experience, most people from the hood weren't taught to prepare for retirement. Most people in the United States aren't taught to prepare for retirement, because relatives before them weren't taught about it. But for us today, we have more access and more resources. I tell people over and over again. Retirement. I mean, technology is what is changing the world to becoming something that we have all have this a similar equal access to. Because before this major technology, we didn't all have equal access to everything. But now, oh, we do. Oh, we getting there. We either do or we getting there. Like the fact that you guys are, I got 35 people right here from all over the United States right now. We're not all in the same spot. I'm not teaching at a lecture or something like that. You guys are all able to listen to me at the same time. Just means that information is going to stop being able to be hidden. It's going to be out there. So, but I don't think per se, even though it is part of a hood thing, I don't think per se that's just the hood. I think that, again, America's education system, United States education system, is not meant to create independent thinkers. Because if you have a machine, which is the United States, how can a machine function if parts are acting individually? It can't. Unfortunately, the greater good of the United States is not the greater good of an individual. The greater good of the United States is not the greater good of the individual. So, that's why they will probably never, they most likely will never teach you to understand how to maximize your retirement, how to be financially free in the United States, because it's not for the greater good of the United States. It needs workers like this. It needs people who are willing to overlook common sense and just go to work every day to pay bills. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just telling people what reality is. That's what this channel is. Again, lead by example. This channel is to bring to you reality, not opinion. Not, I think this is a good thing. I think this is a bad thing. I think this is right. I think this is wrong. That's not this channel right here. This channel is not to, this channel is not to show you guys what you want to see. It's just to give you something that you might need to see. You know what I mean? And this ain't one of them things you need to see. So I understand if you want to leave, but we're gonna have a conversation still. This is me eating bad, but knowing I'm eating bad, but still choosing to eat bad. I know people, and the funny thing is, I know people are watching. Oh shoot! I know people are watching this live. They might be just coming in the room like, "Yo, why is the Jeep talking? He look like he's in an office." Eating Taco Bell for breakfast. It's been crazy. James, you know you're not supposed to be driving and on your cell phone. That's not true. You're not supposed to be driving and touching your cell phone. I wasn't touching my cell phone. It's got a cell phone holder. Yeah. Cheesy bean burrito. I just turned this Jeep live into this Jeep talking to a mukbang. Shoot. Her little pretty self. Oh, I was about to say. She didn't give me no napkins. About to say. Hey, Gia. What's going on? It's gonna be banging, smacking, yo. That junk smacking. Look at that. Smacking. Brother gonna have gas, but hey, yo. Taco Bell be hitting. Hey, yo. TW right on the spot, yo. Taco Bell be hitting, bro. Cake. Thailand is one place you can buy a shroom drink and go kayaking with the monkeys. Yo, dog. I was watching Ice City 510, I believe. Shout out to Ice City. When he was in Thailand. And Over there they had they had places you go and buy lean. I was like, wait, what? Like promethazine. Dog, that was crazy, bro. Just the concept of it is crazy. Amir says, do I believe in God? I believe in myself. Do I believe there's not a God? No. Do I believe there is a God? No. I don't believe that there is or there's not a God. I don't even think about it. I just believe in myself every day more and more. Nasir, what's up? What up? What up? Big support. I appreciate it, man. Listen, I don't call people fans because I call people supporters. Yo, when I tell you she made this with love, bro. She made this sandwich with love. I might have to go back and get her number. Because she made this junk with love, bro. Or she told them to make it with love. The one who created the sky out of pillars, teach their own. I think that everyone is entitled to a belief, and I would never knock somebody for their belief. It's just not for me. But I do understand that you got to separate God from religion. You got to separate whatever, Allah, Jehovah. You got to separate the person you believe in from the system that tells you how to believe. You got to separate that. That might be a Jeep talk, but I don't think people be interested in that. So let's just talk about it now a little bit. You got to separate the system of belief from the thing you believe in, because if you can't separate that, then that system can take you down a path where they can use and abuse you. They can that system can take you down a path where you might not end up believing anymore. So when it comes to religion, that's the system. You can believe in God, but be careful with religion, because religion what's going on this here? Nice dream. I've never had a burrito. They aren't very popular where I'm from. Where are you from that burritos aren't popular? Smacking though. And also, man, you gotta live, man. Live a little bit. Thanks, God. Salute, Trevor. R-Dub. Their lunch good because you can edit everything. Big facts. Sup, dude. Weather mod, check the sky by. I don't know. No sauce. No, it's bean. It's bean and cheese. All that, you see all right there? That's bean and cheese burrito. I think sauce is mainly for like chicken and beef. Have you ever cooked? Yeah, I made oodles and noodles when I was growing up, and I was in by myself. Remember, I was living on my own at 18. I was making oodles and noodles all the time. I mixed it with a little bit of egg. I had my homie at the time, Joel's. He was Joel's from the Philippines. Yeah, my homie Joel's from the Philippines. He showed me how to do this, I used to just cook oodles and noodles, and I got tired of that. And then Joel's, who's from the Philippines, he showed my roommate, my homie at the time. He showed me how to chop up Vienna sausages and add some pepper and add some eggs. So you put pepper, eggs, and he showed me how to add the pepper, eggs, or the pepper, eggs, Vienna sausage, and you cut some onions up, and you put that in the oodles and noodles, and you stir it up. You drain the water out. John, first class meal, yo. First class meal. Like growing up, I used to only eat. When I was by myself, I'm talking about. I used to eat oodles and noodles all the time, and that's back when McDonald's had a $1 menu. And then my boy Joel showed me how to do that. Oodles and noodles never the same again. So yeah, I cook that, like eggs and stuff. Jeremy, what up, man? Todd says, so does work give you a hard time for requesting off every month, or are they cool about it? I'm nervous about hitting my employer up the wrong way about it. Well, normally what it is this. In April, we make our our year starts in June. So in April, what we do is we plan out our year for the whole next year from June to June. And occasionally, in between, if we need a day off, we can use a personal day. And you can tell them like the day before. But around holiday time, yeah, no, you can't pull that off. But any other time, yeah, you can tell them the day before. So, I believe let people live and believe in yourself. Always look for the truth. Amen. Coach. English and Spanish. Todas. Crazy Sports, what's going on? Man, I'm just the average guy trying to show you guys what's possible. Oh, don't spam it though. Jasmine, what's going on? I appreciate that. Tsunami, what's going on? All right, we got to the end, y'all. I appreciate it, man. Rub, you watching the fight this weekend? Probably not. Crazy man, what's going on? All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to this Jeep Talks, episode 20. Live by example. Nah, this junk was smacking, yo. This junk was super smacking. Again. So, when I have these messages and I have these talks, I want people to know that this is just me giving you insights to my life. It's not me telling you guys how to live. This is not me pointing out other people's what I consider flaws. This is not me talking about anybody or anything in general. What this is something I feel as though it has to be on my channel, because these messages, even though they're not going to probably get, I got 19 people in the room right now, even though it's not going to probably get passed out to the masses, I think these moments are just as important, if not more important, because it shows you, I'm just an average guy who lives 9 to 5, who lives a normal life. And I think that concept of things, who's just being real with you and everything, that concept of thing is so underlooked. It's so, and I understand why, but I can't imagine wanting to be on YouTube solely for the money, because there's so many better ways to make money, so much more consistent ways to make money. I can't imagine being on YouTube to get notoriety, because if everybody knows me for somebody who I'm not, what's the point? If I gotta pretend to be somebody, I gotta lie to you on my life to be something everybody want to see. What's the point? But it's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And this has been another Jeep Talk, episode 20. Live by example. Again, happy birthday to my boy Xavier. Enjoy your birthday at school with your, or like sugar. Peace.